Well, let's tell you now that a number of social and political activists today set fire to dozens of copies of the state-owned Guyana Chronicle in protest of that racist editorial that the newspaper carried last week. The chairman of the Chronicle board has since apologized for the editorial, which sought to cast young black men as being groomed to attack, rob, and be violent against Indians. The editorial was criticized by a number of groups for its racist overtones, and despite the apology and talk of action against the editor and the writer of the editorial, the activists gathered at the Square of the Revolution to send a much clearer message, one that they believe would see the boycotting of the state-owned Chronicle.
Attention to this country that we are at a critical period in our history when we see racial domination is being perpetrated in the Chronicle, which is the state newspaper.
I call upon East Indians to understand what that editorial is saying. It is saying that African youths are out to kill East Indians because they hate East Indians. Nothing can be further from the truth. This we have reached. We have now reached the demarcation line. We are going over it.
This here is really dreadful, and we need to get rid of it out of this society.
I am also taking this opportunity to call on Guyanese to boycott the Chronicle. We find the Chronicle to be a waste of time. It does not represent the interest of the people, or majority of the people in this country.
The activists believe, outside of the racial tones contained in the editorial, it was factually incorrect on several issues.
Calling on this government and the Chronicle to present the evidence to substantiate the rubbish that they have published and baptize it in the name of truth and honesty.
What it has done is to paint our young people, and I have serious issues with how we project our young people in this society.
The state-owned Guyana Chronicle, in an initial response, said the newspaper cannot please all of its readership all the time.